If you are an investor, then this is the breaking news. The KPLC shares, they are skyrocketing, they are climbing, they are rising. And most individuals are interested to be part of this bandwagon. They are interested to own shares in KPLC. But we need to realize when shares rise, when the price of a stock rises, it becomes risky. But I am not saying KPLC shares are risky, but that's something which you need to have at the back of your mind. Most individuals are interested because the shares of KPLC are doing well. Those individuals who are able to reap the benefits of KPLC are those individuals who invested in its earlier stages. When it was trading at 2 shillings, 1 shillings, those are the individuals who are reaping massively. But what if I told you there's another alternative, a company which is cheaper, which is more convenient, and does exactly what KPLC is doing, but in a different manner? And this is the company which I'm going to talk about. Remember, this is just my own opinion. I sharing my thoughts after I did my own research. If you are interested to invest in one of these companies, then just go ahead, do some consultations with your accountant, or do your own research. The company I'm talking about is Kenya Electricity Generating Company, KEGN. KEGN currently is selling at 9 shillings 56 cents, while KPLC is selling at around 15 shillings 52 cents. Remember, what really predicts how expensive the share price is not its selling price, but its PEE ratio. The PEE ratio of KPLC, I do understand it's either 2 or less than 3, while the PEE ratio of KPLC is around 6. Not KPLC, but KEGN is around 6. So why have I decided to go with KEGN instead of KPLC? Here are some of the things which I believe should support why you should go for KEGN instead of KPLC. Remember, every person is excited to own shares of KPLC, which meaning its price is going to shoot higher, while individuals are not even interested with KEGN because it is not the trending stock. That's why I can advise you to go and take advantage of the less PEE ratio of KEGN at the moment. It's not that less compared to KPLC, but it is decent. And there is some proof why you need to go and invest with KEGN. As I've said, its PEE ratio is less than 6. Its dividend yield is 9.39%. And how do you come up with the PEE? Not with the PEE, but the dividend yield. It's you divide the dividend which has been given. It's the dividend which has been given. You divide by the current price times 100. That is the dividend yield. And they gave 0.9 shillings as the dividend last year. So it is great at the moment. And they have been giving this dividend consistently since 2020. The company has a huge, massive asset. They are having a decent amount of assets. Their revenue has been increasing consistently over a long period of time, which shows that their business is doing well. And remember, KEGN is not only involved in generating electricity, it has also a diversified portfolio. They can generate their electricity from water, geothermal, wind, thermal. So their products are so diversified. They really don't have that danger of specializing in one product, which is nice for any given company. They also offer consulting services to other countries outside Kenya, and also outside Africa, which means it's another source of revenue. Their net profit, which they generated last year, was 10 billion Kenyan shillings. That's massive. even though it has not been consistent, but it is massive. Their revenue was around 45 billion Kenyan shillings. It declined from the previous year, but it is great. It's normal in business sometimes to observe some fluctuating revenues. I understand that KPLC also gave out a dividend of 1 shilling. Its earning per share was also great, but at the moment, they are the castles in the air. Every individual is interested to own KPLC. So they do say you are not supposed to be where individuals are. You are supposed to be where individuals are likely to be in an earlier time. That's why those individuals who are able to invest in KPLC when it was selling at a cheaper price, they are reaping benefits as other individuals are arriving while they are already set on the table. So you need to really take into serious consideration of what is happening with KenGen. Also, the bad year which the bad year which KenGen observed or incurred was in 2021. That's when they really made huge losses. But they have recovered. They are in a good place now. They have a cash flow of 10 billion Kenyan shillings, which is a good sign, which shows that they can be able to take care of some of the challenges which they may face financially. It's a nice company which, if you are really interested to invest in Nairobi Stock Exchange, then you might consider going ahead and investing in this KPLC. At, not KPLC, but Kengen. At the same time, you need to understand that since they have also observed that KPLC is really generating good benefits, what if they do raise their prices for the electricity which they are selling to KPLC? Because KenGen is responsible for generating that electricity, while they sell this electricity to KPLC, which is now responsible for supplying to Kenyans. And as we all understand, even if I'm not interested in electric motorbikes, all those things, but the demand of electricity is not going to decline anytime soon. And I, as an individual who are seeing how KPLC are responsible in distributing their electricity, I am observing their vehicles each and every time moving. So it means the demand of electricity is going to increase as time goes by, as they also ensure that their supply chain is in place and is efficient. Also, KenGen is going to have to make huge profits and to ensure that they have fulfilled the demands of what Kenyans need. So these two companies are going to reap great benefits from the Kenyan people and also from around the globe. So it means KenGen is a good company which is here to stay. That's what I've observed from my own research. So if you are interested in this kind of content, just subscribe, share, and I would also like your thoughts. Are you going to invest in KenGen, or I scared you even more? Thanks for watching. See you in my next one.